Alright, I think I'm gonna take a little bit to warm up. But one thing that we need to do is there has been a patch issued and they fixed the bug with the catch rate of the pals and the leaf monk effigies. So now we can finally level up the leaf monk level, and we might even that was almost a one shot. We might even need to actually gather a few more, because I don't think we have enough. So the reason why we didn't really bother with that in the past is because it was bugged and it would actually reduce your capture chance instead of increasing it. The bug has been happening, I think, for like maybe a week, maybe something like that. Like, I know I heard about it like 3 or 4 days ago for the first time. So we got some, but we didn't really go hunting for them. If you guys do a run of your own, now that the bug is fixed, you should probably go max your leaf monk level as soon as you get beacon, most likely. Like, you probably don't want to go on Nightwing because he's too slow, but as soon as you get any other faster flying mount, you should go hunting for these things to max out your level. Criminal takes over world, massacring all animal protesters and habitats to make people his own one part. What the fuck are you saying, man? Calls it endgame content, feels proud about himself. I have no clue what you mean. There's no massacring going on here, there's no world taking over, nothing like that going on this stream. It's just chill, positive vibes, and yes, endgame content. Oh, by the way, as per usual, after you left, in the little time we streamed afterwards, things happened. Now, I'm not saying you should leave sooner or anything like that, but what I am saying is that it is the second time you were on stream for almost the entirety of the stream, and as soon as you left, within like half an hour, we dropped the legendary schematic. So, correlation doesn't equal causation, but in this case, maybe. No, fuck you. But look, we got this. That is from Frostalion. And again, we got it in less than 10 kills. We killed it twice more after you left yesterday, and I think the first one gave it straight up. I'm gonna collect the effigies all the way up to the teleporter, and then I'm gonna go level up the statue thing. I don't know how many of them I need. I know I have some stashed out that I didn't upgrade, but I doubt I have enough to max it out. I'm probably not even gonna bother maxing it, because I know the last level takes quite a few of them. Also, it's way better to search for these at night. See, there was one around here, there it is. So much more annoying to see in the day. From the teleporter, we go home, we max, or we level up the effigy thingy. Then we go check on the hatchery. It's very important to check on it very often now. And then we can kill Frostalion again once more. Like, as soon as we take out the Jormuntide, we will want to kill all the higher level bosses for experience, because we need levels. But I don't think we need to capture Frostalion anymore. We can maybe capture like 1 or 2 more, just in case, but realistically we don't need to anymore. And then We'll also fight the Jetragon early in the stream. I mean in about half an hour or so maybe. Depends on how long it takes me to do these things. This guy's always hungry. For how small he is, he eats a lot. Are they here? Transporting. The fuck? Transporting what? They're just bugged, aren't they?
Yep.
Maybe it's because of the patch. That went to the ranch. These are just bugged. Ow. And he dropped the lettuce. Awesome. It wasn't the one. What move? Do something productive. There we go. There we go. Statue, statue, statue. I'm gonna regret dealing with this, aren't I? Divine disaster. Maybe not. Maybe they just all die. Dark laser. We took no damage. Hey. No, do they have any pal souls? Because that's why I killed them. Coins. A lot of coins, no souls. Well, unfortunate. Where were we? Statue. It's not that bad. We had enough to go all the way to 9 and we need like, what, 4? I'm not gonna capture those. If we see them, we take them. I'm not gonna go and look for them on purpose because there's a bit too many. It takes like 20 minutes or so maybe, but I don't think I need them right now. We've already captured legendaries without them, so how bad can it be? Okay, what was next? Hatchery. Okay. There are holes in my walls. But that's bullshit though, like this wall is clearly inside.
What?
Come on. Hit, hit, hit. Oh, these are the large ones, never mind. This can't hit. I mean, I wouldn't mind a pure legend, or at least a legend with massive head or something. But these are early in the development, so we won't get an usable one this early. Yeah, like that one. Pure legend, really nice. Now give me a muscle head. Or a ferocious. I think maybe we should hold on doing more Elfie transfer now, because I want the bonus that is on Jetragon. See, we get a lot of the ones with Ice Emperor, because these are from Frostalion, but we don't want Ice Emperor, because we're not gonna make him do frozen damage. Those can hit, these ones should be able to. Fuck, that means we need to wait like an hour for the outcome to see if we get a better Yormuntide or we just use the ones that we have. I think we should just go fight the Jetragon, because the sooner we have him the better. Yeah, we're gonna go to that. Okay, so actually, fight coming up a lot sooner than expected. Now, should I do something else to warm up first, or should we just go for it straight away? I didn't get a rare hit resistant pal armor, but I did get uncommon one, and we're gonna make that, because I don't really want to fight with this thing on. What is it? Cold resistant, no. This one. Nice outfit, thank you. We're going back to the origins, back to the roots. This is how we started 7 days ago on the beach. Well, it's not exactly a beach, but there we go. On defense one. Not in the near future. After I go to the gym for a couple of years and take some steroids, we're gonna have something to show off. We're not stalling, I just wanna free up the inventory. And I was too lazy to actually capture a merchant to have it in the base. I wasn't lazy, okay, I just didn't want to exploit the game. That's what we're gonna go with. It's not that I know it takes a shitload of balls and I didn't want to farm for them. It's an exploit, we're not doing that. Just gym man, why you need steroids? Are you playing on entertaining a competition or what? I mean, listen, from my point of view, if you really want to have an OnlyFans as a guy, and you're not just doing content with other OnlyFans girls on it, there's no reason to have it unless you're some sort of fucking Greek god specimen, or you're somebody that's famous, right? So that's why steroids and a couple of years of gym. Which, by the way, I don't really intend on ever doing steroids, which means OnlyFans won't happen, sadly. Oh no. Okay. Let's go fight fucking Jetragon. I think I'm gonna keep Valeris. How about a steroid-free body OnlyFans? Get them naturally, says your subscribers. Yeah, do you want to see the body without any work put in either? Like, last time it looked decent. The decade started with a 1, not a 2. How about that? No joke though. I actually had a very, very nice physique in 2019. Because I was actually going to the gym back then. 2018-19. Fuck yeah. Low percent body fat. Six pack and all that. All days. I don't, I'll never be clicking on that link, probably for others. See? So there's no reason to have it. Okay, now again, technically speaking, this is probably the hardest fight in the game, excepting the one in the tower. The other legendary fight that we're gonna do later on today is harder than this one if you do it daytime, but this one is harder if you do the other one nighttime. It's harder than the Frostalion fight, but thankfully we did our homework and we're prepared for it. We're not overgeared, but we're also not undergeared. We're not gonna get one-tapped or anything like that. And we also have the pals to deal with him. So we expect a glorious success in this battle. But it's not gonna be free. Also, we gotta get careful. We gotta be careful not to get burned. If you fly over these lava things, you actually get set on fire. And I think if you're on a fire mount, it doesn't happen. But on Shadow Beak it does. Right, so what makes this fight harder than the Frostalion fight is some of his attacks are a little bit harder to avoid. But it's the terrain. Versus Frostalion, you have a lot of places to hide behind. The ice pillars and whatnot, you can kind of just line of sight some of the things, you can buy time to recharge your shield. Here, you kind of fight in the open. And you also, there it is, you also can't really dodge into lava or off the fucking cliff. So you're more restricted with your movement. Divine Disaster. Love Shadowbeak. Ah. He's also 10k HP, which means we kind of RNG'd a weaker one. As far as I know, Frostalion's HP is the highest. But this guy can also get to like 12k. Why do I keep missing, man? It's not even that small. Okay, remember what I said about us not being overgeared? Maybe we are a little bit. Because we have the rockets. We also know how to do this fight mechanically a little bit better than the Frostallion one, because the Frostallion one is easier to face tank, not as scary. You missed? Oh no, I missed. Dude, I think I missed like 5 of my rockets. Go away! We still haven't been touched, I think. I mean, this last attack maybe touched us, but otherwise I think we dodged everything. Don't fly off the fucking cliff, dude. Ow. I got staggered. Mr. Shadowbeak, would you mind casting any spells, please? Thank you. And we'll let him do one attack, and then we do the rest ourselves. There we go. Would really be nice to drop the schematic from first attempt. Got it. Well, we didn't get the schematic, but we got the first dragon. Nice. Again, what was very important in this fight... Okay, there were 3 things that are very important, right? First off, make sure you have Frostallions. You can definitely make this fight with only Frostallions, you don't need to have genetically engineered pals, but like, this is the easiest way to do it. And by having Frostallions, you will always win no matter what, unless it's, like, you just have to pay attention, that's all. Second thing that was important, having these defensive pendants meant that when we get slower, we can just do the damage ourselves with any weapons that you have and not be afraid that you die in the process. We could easily tank 3, 4, maybe even 5 of his spells. So when he's low and you need to do the damage yourself, it's kind of important to be able to tank because you're trying not to kill him, you're also trying to throw the spheres, and if he starts the animation for an attack and you throw the sphere, the attack still goes through even if he doesn't finish the animation. So important to have the defense to be able to withstand those attacks in case you don't dodge them. And then the third thing, which is the least important one, rockets and rocket launcher, is the easiest way to deal damage to him. And I mean, you can just make the fight longer by not dealing damage, or like have the pals do all the damage for you, but it's faster this way. We're gonna farm him a few more times because we need more of them. But this also solves our movement, Because now we can just mount the Jetragon. Well, we have to do the harness first, but we can just mount the Jetragon, and he's like the fastest base speed pal in the game. It's a big difference in between him and the others. Really nice. Okay, so let's see some chat messages in the meantime. This guy definitely looks straight from Pokemon, but cool nonetheless. He also seems to have crazy, always sub DPS. Yeah, so the way these fights work is these pals have all their spells available. When you capture them, you still get the exact pal you fought against, but you can only have 3 spells at a time. So if he has like 7 or 8, he's gonna do all of them when you fight against him. But when he fights for you, you can select any of those 7 or 8 spells, but you can only have 3. And yeah, I mean, I guess his DPS uptime is a little bit higher than Frostalion's. But the fact that it's an open field makes the fight harder. By the way, I'm gonna be doing Skull and Bones beta, and I'm very close to getting Tekken. Pretty sure I will soon. That was a cool fight. Yeah, it's a pretty cool fight. Okay, so the Tekken, I know I'm not gonna do that 100%. Skull and Bones, maybe I can look into it, maybe, but I kind of feel like I should be doing League after I'm done with Palworld. Also, I'm not 100% sure if I should simply stop doing Palworld when I'm finished with the game. Because right now we just have 2 more fights and then we're done with the game. But we can still do progression, like we can still engineer better pals and stuff like that. Maybe that's the thing that we can do, maybe not. And it depends. Maybe we can simply just hunt for the schematics or do some small exploits instead of just playing properly the way we did. Don't really know yet. Ah, that was a misclick. Still looks fucking cool though. As a viewer, a different game might be nicer. Also, what you're saying is that you got bored of this. No, I get a point of view. Like, I kind of felt the same after I did the first playthrough. I wanted to play more, but I felt like it's kind of pointless to play there. Because after you finish all the fights, there's no more game left, basically. You're kind of just done. Time to move on. And I still did a few, like, nice endgame pals and whatnot, but it didn't have the same oomph to it as when I was actually looking to finish a fight or to beat something. Just randomly doing things. Okay, saddle, 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 saddle. I have to unlock it first, don't I? There we go. Circuit boards, oh for fuck's sake. Don't have those. With no purpose, I'm just watching you do chores, really. Yeah, at times it can feel that way, I get that. Polymer. Okay, let's do 100. Oh, by the way, we bought more pal oil from the vendor. If you guys are wondering why do we have so much, it's always from the vendor. Yeah, but alright, so now we need to wait for the eggs to hatch. But also we will kill him a few more times. And we will look for this fight right here versus Palladius and Necromus. And I think we can attempt the last tower towards the end of the stream. If we finish it, I think that's kind of the end of the game. If we don't, we're gonna have to farm and get like battle pearls.